Hi everyone, so I just nipped out just to catch the sun going down actually over the Clwydyn range. I'm going to show you in a minute, and I'm going to do a little walk up to Moel Famau, up through the woods. So it should take me about an hour, hopefully get back before the sun goes down altogether, but just thought I'd catch the last of the day and turn around. It's absolutely fantastic.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And the days go by, let the water hold me down. And the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again after the party's gone.
I'm just going to go up through the woods, Coed Moel Famau, so instead of going round the front of Moel Famau, which looks like we're over the vale, I'm going to go through the woods and see where this takes me. So got about an hour I think before the light goes. So peaceful here. And like I said, I haven't done this route. I picked this up off WXPM Graham's site, and this takes you through, and I think there's a tree in a minute with some money stuck to it, so I'll show you that when I see it. I'm just going to pan around and show you the views. Just so peaceful. Absolutely lovely. An hour out here, better than any medicine. It's had cabin fever because didn't get out yesterday, so not cabin fever like Jules has had. Quite a cyclist due to her flu. Hopefully she's feeling better. But no, I went looking for cars yesterday for my eldest, and bingo, we found one. So that's all sorted. Anyway, just look down the vale there, and that down there. That's that down that valley there. Can't really see it because it's through the tree line, but anyway, that takes you down towards sort of Loggerheads, and there's another sort of country park path which brings you into Moel Famau, which is very popular with people come up here in the summer. Coach parties park up there, and they go up. There's a different route on the back end, Moel Famau, which is actually quite steep actually. I did that one of my first walks. I did with Isabel, my youngest, and just look at that. Yeah, like I said, that was one of the first walks, and we did it in the summer. It was quite warm, really warm, so it was a good walk. We enjoyed it. Where I am, final thing I'm going to say for the moment is I have actually walked Snowdon a couple of, well, 3 or 4 times. I've never filmed it because I didn't have my channel then, so I've done the Snowdon Ranger a couple of times. Did that once through the night, which was beautiful. Crisp, well, it was a summer night, but it was a clear sky. You could see all the stars. That was fantastic. So I'm going to hopefully do that again this year, and obviously won't be able to get the capture any for the night, but I could get the sunrise, would be nice. And then I'll do the Snowdon Range game. But I've done the pig track, but I haven't done Llanberis, so I'm going to do that as well. I think Llanberis is quite an easy, relatively easy route. Anyway, here comes a man with a rather big dog. Anyway, this beautiful dog is an Alaskan
Malamute.
Malamute. Right, there you go. I thought it was a wolf, but it's not. Beautiful. Look at that. Hello. There you are. You'll be famous. You'll be on my YouTube channel. There you go. It wasn't a wolf. It was an Alaskan Malamute. So, just talking to the nice chap there, and he's told me a quicker route to get to the top because time's not with me today. I haven't got half a day, so I've got to cut up through the trees That'll take me back to the main path which cuts across the vale. Nice to get out. The mist, you can't catch on here, but there's sort of mist coming through the trees. Absolutely stunning. I love it when you go walking. You bump into people, you have a nice little chat, and I think what I found is, I'm going to show you something there. Generally speaking, people who are walkers, they all seem to be quite happy. So, you know, I've been walking, what now, you know, mountain walking, did I say, for the last sort of year, and I've never really had much hassle with anyone really around about. They all seem to be pretty content with life. I think getting outdoors is good for you. It's good for the soul and good for the mind, I think. Anyway, look at this behind me. Look how dark it is. They're off the track and down into the woods. Look at this. Whoa. This isn't the main path, but I'm just going to scoot in here. Oh, hello. You alright? Give me a bit of a fright then. There you go, someone else in the woods as well. That'll suit me right for sticking my nose in a dark wood, wouldn't it? Scared the bloody life out of me. I don't know if you saw that on the camera there, but yeah, so I was just looking in that dark wood, and yeah, some guy sort of appeared from behind the tree. Made me jump out my skin. Anyway, just see the Jubilee Tower here now. There you go. You just see it on here. Just come around the corner there, on the top. Now, for those of you not familiar with the area, and I'm no expert, but I think it was originally built for a king to celebrate something or other, and it was built, I think, 17 odd, and then there was a big storm, and some of it blew down, and what remains today is sort of what stayed up there, but it's made out of pretty substantial sort of stone and things, and it's quite something, but I don't think we'll get there today. We'll have to do it another time. One of the things I'm planning on doing this year is doing a wild camp, and maybe do, you know, sleep out in a bivvy. I know some of the guys that follow online do it. They've done it. They've done solo ones, and I know it's camp, wild camp as well. So I think it's interesting though, isn't it? It's sort of whether what you imagine you can do and test yourself and push yourself, but it'd be interesting to see how I feel alone in the woods. Depends how much drink I have, whether I can last the night, but it'd be interesting for sure. Someone else enjoying the countryside. So there's a bit of a T-junction here, and swing the left and go up to the top. Right balance, isn't it? Now, shout out time. So my first shout out is for the Bald Explorer, and Richard Vobes does a lot of walks in Sussex, and Richard is fantastic. He knows his stuff, and he really goes into detail, and there's done a lot of research. So the Bald Explorer, Richard Vobes, number one. Okay, and the second shout out I like to is a guy who I started to watch. There's two people actually. There's WXPM, which is Graham. And Graham does a lot of. It's got a couple of channels. One's called MB Vids, and one's called WXPM, which is, you know, walks and outdoor stuff. And also another gentleman called Paul, who's 007 Vauxhall, whose videos, him and Graham, are the ones I started watching first. So they're my shout outs for today. Get a bit of, it's what we want, a bit of gradient, get the blood pumping. And they're out the window here, so you'll be able to hear me probably. But great little spot here. So I'm glad I found this. Not sure I'm going to find this tree where you put the money in. It's like a tree trunk where people, obviously have walked, get a 20p or a 10p, shove it in the splits in the bark. But maybe for another day. I saw that on one of Graham's videos. But it's great. Hopefully no one's going to jump out from me from the woods. Boo! I've given you a shot before actually. I don't know, it's more, gave him more of a shock, me or the guy in the woods. You know, someone's appearing here. Nice chap there. Little chat with him. See, everyone seems happy when they're walking. And it doesn't cost a thing. Well, within reason. But, you know, very easily, it's a pastime that you can, once you've got your gear and you know, your waterproofs and stuff, you just get out there and explore. Bloody marvellous. The old lungs going. Look at the sun there going down. Beautiful. Please close the gates. Of course I will. Side of the mountain, take some views, and back to the car. Wind's picking up. Done, I think. So, only about a mile, I think half a mile now, back to the car park, and I feel recharged, ready for the next day.
Same as I ever